Hey guys, thank you for stopping by, checking out my YouTube channel, checking out my YouTube page. Today we're going to do an unboxing. I was a little actually surprised at this box because I guess they're getting a little, how do you say it, crazy with the mail right now. Nowadays, a little crazy. So, receiving this package, it says lithium batteries in compliance with section blah, 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 blah. And it's huge packaging, you know. It's like it's a huge battery or something. But anyways, we're doing a hidden spy camera. It's a Pen 1080p, what they call it, a nanny cam spy. Full HD loop recording, picture and talking, wireless hidden camera with wide angle lens, full discretion. I actually got this off Amazon. From the seller's name is, I don't want to butcher it. It's spelled SIRGAWAIN. I'm sorry, SIRGAWAIN. SIRGAWAIN, something like that. But anyways, in the actual description below, I will list the actual item number and the seller. I was actually kind of stoked about this. So here we go, without further ado. Nice packaging. That's a little celebration. Now let's see. Let's see what it says. It says friendly pen. I'm a little curious how the box is so small. Probably because you know, it's open. Huh. Ooh, fancy! Look at that. Let's see. Let's see if it looks like a decent pen here. Looks like the pen's actually in the bottom portion here. I was trying to see if you could actually unscrew it and take that pen out. Feels like a decent metal, high polish. Let's get it put together. Oh wow. So it looks like there's a small little cellophane to protect the screen from getting scratched. I'm going to take that off right during shipping. It has a small, I don't even know if you can get that fixed into the camera lens. Small, tiny, I'm going to have to just take pictures and put it in there. Lens. So if I was using this, there's absolutely no way that someone would be thinking that's a camera. I don't know, I gotta review the footage after this. I'm not sure if you can catch that. Let's see. That lens is super small. Looks like it has a button on top. Let's try to turn it on and off, and then towards the bottom you would actually hold the bottom and turn it to actually be able to write. Pen seems like a decent pen. Nice weight to it. Nice polished finish to it. So if you were holding or using this pen, it would look legit. No one would suspect that you're actually recording them. It has the microphone on the back, video camera on the front, so definitely kind of cool. Let's see what else comes in the package. Looks like a microcloth to probably clean the lens, because obviously you're scratching the lens, it's going to affect the quality of the recording. An extra ink replacement. This looks similar to other brands that I've seen ink replacements at Office Max. So that, excuse me, be cool if it's actually a pen you use often. Might be able to just get a you know, a new ink replacement. Like the chargers, standard Android charger cable to use on your cell phone. So that's cool. You already have plenty of those already laying around the house. Oh wow. I was wrong. They gave you 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 ink cartridges. So the one that's in it plus 5 additional ink cartridges. So that's gonna last a long time. A lot of inks that you're obviously expecting you to carry it on you and use it. You know, use it on a normal basis, and then in the event you want to record, you're good to go. You know, you just hit record. So let's see what it says. So stop. You must read this to the back before using this product. 12-month warranty. Pretty cool. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week customer service. And get exclusive access to other products by registering. So we'll go ahead and register this product. It doesn't appear to be, I don't know if there's any kind of lights or anything at all to indicate it's recording. I would assume it's not. That would not make it very discretional, right? So, and it looks here at the bottom, it has the USB plug-in, obviously, to pull the data off or to charge it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a charge, and then the second half of this video will actually be me using it and see what the quality looks like. So pretty stoked. Definitely looks cool. Definitely a nicer quality pen. Like if you're using this, it wouldn't look suspect that you're doing something shady or up to some, you know, some kind of business. You know, you're just writing away with this. Looks nice. Let me write on it. It's right on this box. Oh, it's actually a really nice writing pen. So on top of being a camera, it's actually a really nice writing pen. We'll plug this in, get the software installed, and like I said, the second half of this video, we'll just do some recording on this, see how the actual quality looks, how the audio looks, and you and I are both going to be the judge of that. So to be continued. I just wanted to add something to this video real quick. This review, I'm actually posting this same video on YouTube as well as on Amazon. So if you're watching this video on YouTube and you're interested in the product, down below in the description, I'll post a link to it so you can find it on Amazon. If you're watching this video on Amazon and you got questions and you want to go on YouTube, then literally do a search for the item description in YouTube and you'll find my video. Or you can do a search for pound, like hashtag Rick's 2 cents. That'll bring up all my videos. You'll see me. So just wanted to throw that in there, make everyone aware. So, all right, so the rest of this video is going to kind of be split up in a couple different sections. I'm going to actually do, you're going to kind of see me come in, give examples, and then I'm going to actually show you the footage, what was on the camera itself from the pen. So I did do some recordings. I made sure that when I was using them, if you notice, you can kind of see the laptop here. This is about the distance that I was, you know, so keep in mind this is a fixed lens, and I'm trying to be realistic of realistic expectations of what you should expect. Meaning, obviously you see that I'm doing my recordings in my kitchen, right? And a lot of times I do my recordings in the kitchen. The quality of the video really depends on the time of day. And that's because a lot of my light is actually coming from the outside windows on the other side of the kitchen you're not seeing. So if I was to set up some lights and stage this recording, I think that I could have a lot better outcome, right? But if you were actually to use this pen for what it's used for, if you're trying to secretly record something, you're not set up in a studio recording something, right? So I wanted realistic expectations of what it actually really look like. What will the photos look like? What is the quality of the recordings on the video? You know, all that, really what it's going to look like. So when I'm recording something, when I'm spinning around, keep in mind that I'm no farther away than an arm's length, you know, from me. So when I'm spinning the pen like this and you see the footage, that's literally how far I am. When I'm actually recording the laptop, this is where I'm literally sitting. This is, you know, I'm an arm's length away, you know, and the laptop's right there. So I'm recording this video, what you're watching me on right now, the GoPro. So, you know, and I'm recording at 4K. So obviously when you're looking at this and there's a small LED ring around it that's, you know, blaring the recording. So, you know, when you look at this footage, you look at this footage, you're going to see obviously a big difference. But I just want to say that I just want to explain that what you're seeing. And the other thing is that normally, like right now, you don't hear anything in the background, you know. I don't want you to hear my dogs barking in the background. I don't want you to hear my kids, my wife, and, you know, all that in the background. But I wanted to hear that. I told my family to do whatever you were doing. Don't, you know, don't ask, what I'm saying. Do whatever you were doing as if I wasn't recording a video. And the reason is because I wanted also realistic expectations of the audio quality. You know, how well was the audio quality in the background when I was talking? How far away were you picking something up? So obviously I'm talking about this. I'm like do 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 do, or I'm doing whatever. You know, I'm showing, and you're gonna see all this. I'm showing on the keyboard. I'm clicking on things, and I want you to show if I'm holding this in my hand. I was using my keyboard. Could you see what I was typing? Could you see what I was doing? And then also, if someone's talking in another room, I think my dog was barking. He was chewing it. She was chewing it. One of her little squeaker toys. My daughter was yelling to my wife. Did my dog attack the cactus? You know, a typical family. You know, things that go on in your house. So that's what I was trying to show you. So if you're in an office, if you're somewhere, there's a whole lot of action going on. You're not in a studio where you have perfect lighting. You're not in a studio where it's going to be quiet with nothing else in the background. So I wanted realistic expectations on what you should expect, what you should see, and know that this is a fixed lens. So I'm not zooming in. This camera is propped directly to look at me. Before I looked at my phone and I set it up to have the distance. You don't have the luxuries of using this because you're trying to pretend you're not doing it, right? So that's what I'm doing. So if I'm here at this distance and I was writing something, but I also want to pay attention to the laptops and recording something, that's the distance you're going to get. So keep in mind, like I said, so some people say, oh, it looks crappy or oh, whatever. No, you know, because if it was brighter, if it was, you know, but if it was brighter, more things going on, I think the footage, the actual recordings that came out of here, the pictures that came out of here, the audio, pure audio only, were great. I can't complain. It took a little bit to get used to the button functions. You know, what functions is for recording, what functions is for, you know, audio. You got to kind of read the directions so that you know the button sequence, because obviously there's not an LED light that says like red for recording and green for, just like it has on the GoPro, because you're doing it, you're not supposed to let anybody know, right? So we'll bounce back. I'll add some of the footage. I got a couple video clippings. I got a couple photos. I got some audios, you know, and just see what you think. And like I said, I think they turned out great, you know. And like I said, I didn't stage it. You know, I wanted you to really. So this LED that you're seeing on me, that's why I can't wear glasses, because you see the glare off of them. But you know, I didn't stage it. I just had the normal lighting was in the room. It was you know, kitchen light up, just my regular lights on the room, because I would think that would be in reality what you'd really be using it for. So let's jump back into that footage. Let's see what you think.
Cactus. No, Dad, that's just toy lands in the cactus.
So that was the footage. I think it was pretty good. Like I said, I'm on the keyboard. You can clearly see that I'm, you know, what I'm typing. You can clearly see the website that I'm on, the writing that's actually on the website as I'm scrolling. You know, because that'd be something, maybe you're doing something and you're trying to record that without anybody knowing. You could clearly see the keyboards, you know, the letters, you know, so if you're typing something, you want to record a password, or you want to record the screen you're looking at, or something you're watching, some other footage on the actual screen, all that was clear. So now we're going to go into the photos. So here we go. All right, so that was the photos. What do you think? I think they turned pretty good. You know, like I said, keep in mind some will look a little grainy, some will look, you know, it's this is not like a camera you're purchasing to do your family photos, you know. But remember, it's a fixed lens. So if you're trying to record something, the farther away you are, you know, the smaller fonts, the smaller things you're not going to see. So if I had this in my pocket, I'm sorry, and I was doing this, matter of fact, this is how I actually did the audio recording in my pocket like this. So if I had it in my pocket like this and I would just, pressed it, that's pretty much what I was doing. I didn't use it a lot, so this has like a lot of tension on still, But put it in my pocket when I was doing the auto recording, and when I was doing some of these photos, I was just putting it up, like this and pressing it. So I think it's pretty impressive, the quality of the photos, and obviously the closer you're going to get to something, the better the image is going to be. The farther away you're going to be something, the overall image looks okay. But if you're trying to read something small, you're going to have to go up. You can't zoom. It's a fixed lens. So just remember, any camera, it doesn't matter what it is. It's on a spy pen. It's a fixed lens. It's not zooming in. You literally have to bring the camera in, or you literally have to bring the pen in. So I think those photos are pretty good. We're going to do the audio quality now. So like I previously mentioned, when I was doing the recordings for the audio, I just stuck it in my shirt pocket like this. And I turned the recording on, and I was just talking. And then in the background, you hear some other audio from my daughter and my wife talking. And it's actually really loud. I actually think that if I would, you could actually turn the volume down. So I'm not sure. I'll see how it actually plays when I take the raw audio files and add it to the video. And Adobe Premiere may kind of play with the levels, the audio levels. But for me, just listening to the raw audio files off of this onto my Mac, the audio files are actually really loud, really clear. I could hear, everything in the background. So, and the thing is that the audio was picking up some of the audio was picking up was like 60, 70, 80 feet away. I have a 3,200 square foot house. So sometimes upstairs, you're hearing some recordings. And so I was really surprised. And then my daughter was in the living room on the other side. I was really surprised on how much audio picked up. So let's just say you're a college student and the professor's doing a lecture and you wanted to record that. You could do that. So I think that's really cool. That'd be not necessarily like a spy feature, but a real tech item that you could use in a practical environment, something you'd actually really use it for. So I think that's really cool too.
Hello. In standby mode, quickly click the power button 3 times. Once you have done this, the light will flash 1 time, starting dictaphone. Pen camera will start recording up to 30 minutes per file. Let's see how that sounds.
Okay, so overall, what do I think of this product? The friendly pen, it says. I think it's awesome. So the main reason I like it is the actual pen itself has a nice high gloss. It feels good in your hand. I like that it has so many refill options for the pen refills. I did go to Office Max and Staples and look, and pretty much there's a whole different bunch of brands that kind of look similar. So even if you ran out of these pen refills, you could pretty much go to Office Max or Staples and pick up a pen refill for this. The pen itself actually writes really nice. So if this is something you wanted to keep on you, and use it as a pen, and if and when you thought you needed to use it, you could. Not just something you're going to keep in your desk drawer and then bring it out. So, if you were going to use the video recording, the audio recording, I think out of 5 stars, I'm going to give it 5 stars. I'm going to give it 5 stars because I understand that the camera doesn't have a light on it. So your recording is going to be your environment. I understand that the camera has a fixed lens, so the quality is going to be how far or close you are of this. And the audio quality, I was really surprised. I thought it was going to sound really crappy, kind of mono, not like stereo, and you can hear so much background. That really surprised me. It does come with, let me show you, with an adapter, a USB adapter, so that you can, I'm taking this apart so I can show you, that's where the memory card goes, so that you can actually take this memory card out, plug it into a USB adapter, and then plug the USB adapter into your computer, unless your computer actually has one of these micro SD slots. But yeah, so the other thing I thought was a little funny was that when I pressed this actual card into the pen, I guess I expected, like a lot of times you're pressing those cards in, it almost has like a spring, you almost feel like a click. It doesn't, it just stops. So when you press this in, when it stops, stop. Don't keep pressing expecting to feel like a click or to feel that spring like it's grabbing it. Just when it stops, it stops. And then to give it a charge, it's the standard Android charger. So you just plug that in. I'm sure you have a ton of those laying around your house. You know, the bricks, the rapid chargers, you know, for your smartphones. So you can plug that in. So if you were to use this on a regular basis, you know, at night, you can plug this bad boy in, plug your cell phone and go to sleep. You're good to go in the morning. But yeah. So Rick's 2 cents is buy it. It's badass. My daughter wants this, so I'm gonna give it to her. She thinks it's cool, but to be honest with you, I'm in school myself. I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea for recording the audio. Some of the lectures, sometimes it just gets overwhelming writing notes. So if I could cross-reference it and go back over my notes or something that I missed, I thought that'd be really cool too if you're a college student. So not always necessarily something for a spy pen. I think this could be a good gift for a college student, someone who does a lot of business meetings, any type of note-taking that you may think you may miss something, or you want to go back over what you wrote down. The audio would be really good. So my 2 cents is buy it. Great price, reasonably priced. So in the description, I'm actually going to post a link to Amazon where I purchased it. I would highly recommend you buy it. Be a cool tech gadget gift, you know, for a college student, someone who's into geeky spy stuff, or you know, you got someone shady and you're going to try to record them. You know, so just keep in mind different laws. There's some laws about recording audio and video. People know I'm not an attorney. I'm not advising you to do anything. I'm just doing a review on this spy pen and let you know its capabilities and what it's capable of and what I think of it, and Rick's 2 cents, as I would say. So thanks for watching. God bless. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions about it, leave in the comments. I always respond right away. So thanks again. Thanks for watching. Let's hit them 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. So subscribe. I cannot say it enough. I need subscribers. Please subscribe to this video if you like the content that I'm putting out. Thanks again. God bless.